So earlier I recorded what appears to be a U.S. radio station that's taunting me as an immigrant. I was released from immigration prison in 2000, and which I normally do. So they given their surveillance to the radio stations, especially one called ABC. I used to listen to them in immigration prison back in the detention facility in Queens. And so the time I'm also in the civil rights activism, the Black American civil was told that my mother also by 2014, my mother also that was helping me for dual citizen, helping me with my civil rights studies, also killed the hospital. So I'm the only one left. So the FBI gave my information to the radio station called ABC, conservative radio station. So anytime I come to this library, they send people to attack me. They said they want to kill me like Jordan Neely. I'm also an homeless foreigner. So there was this Spanish guy that came while I was in the library. I was reading. He was trying to distract me from reading because I saw court papers after I come to the library. And when they killed Eric Garner, I used to come to this library a lot to type court papers. And as I was typing the court papers, the police would bother me. As a homeless, I would ignore them, and I gave the court papers to Eric Garner. I was standing on it, and immediately the police was trying to choke him dead. Before I recorded him when I gave him the court papers. And the same place where I gave him the court papers, they choked him dead in 2014. They never let me testify in court. So I know a lot of their secrets of their police killings. So their FBI, I guess, is weaponizing their media to taunt me and stuff. So I listened to the ABC radio, and they have a host, and he was saying, Carlos. They always steal my belongings as a homeless. They always steal my belongings. I guess it's mocking the fact that this is like a car. And last weekend, Saturday, in February, I was pushing my cart, and my tire fell out in Times Square. So I left the cart by the roadside at 11 p.m. and I ran to use the bathroom at 42nd Street. It took me 20 minutes to get back. By the time I got back, somebody had already came into my belonging and dipped their hand and took my PlayStation. There's no way anybody would have known where my PlayStation was. I hid it in my bag. So they're following me around with their surveillance. The type of surveillance they used to catch Osama Laden. They said for years they were watching Osama bin Laden from their area satellites. They saw he was hiding in a Pakistani jungle in an uncompleted building, and they were lying to the world that they don't know where he is. They were just studying everything about him for years. And then they sent a sniper to break down the door where he was in the uncompleted building he was hiding in, and instead of arresting him, they shoot him dead. So this country is killing people when they're supposed to just arrest them and bring them to court. So I think they want to kill me like that. They've already killed my friend, a Black American friend that was helping me, and they've also killed my mother. Because I'm the last of the puzzle. So their radio station would taunt me, you know. So they would just make taunting noises like Carlos, you know, and so when they make taunting noises like that, then their street gang will come and attack me. And the last time they were making taunting noises like that, the street gang came and was trying to punch me, and was saying, you stink, and the police surrounded me. No problem. You're causing problems in the library. You're attacking our thugs. I said, I'm not bothering these people. I just left this library now before we arrest you. So they're always disgracing now. So I'm going to put, I recorded the video earlier saying I was listening to the ABC video, and one of their hosts at 4 p.m., I can't remember his name right now, was making taunting noises saying Carlos. And it was making a lot of, I can't remember the exact thing it was saying, but it was like, I alluded to the fact that I could get attacked. They always make all these taunting noises. Even on the way here, there were some Black Americans that were taunting. They were just using abusive words around me. They were following me. In Manhattan, a Black American female came around me, was using abusive words. Then when I got to Brooklyn, another Black American was following me using abusive words. So they tried to get me drunk because it's easier to deport somebody if you get the police to arrest them. So they're setting me up, and they said in the New York prison also, the law enforcement, the Department of Corrections, they are setting up fights in which gang members will beat weaker prisoners to death, allegedly. So they now have the body to the street. Now they have a federal monitor in the Rikers Island because they said the law enforcement were setting up prison fights in which they allow gang members to beat weaker prisoners to death. So now they brought it to the street because now there's a federal monitor because the family members of these prisoners dying filed a lawsuit. So they now brought it to the street and they're hunting African immigrants down. So this radio station, ABC Radio, has to be under international scrutiny. And so I recorded a video like an hour, saying, I've listened to this ABC Radio, you're online, and they're making taunting noises. I believe they may be inciting, they may have the thugs entering the library to come and attack me. And they were making taunting noises like, you better leave. So I recorded a video and posted it on YouTube, and I saved copy to my Google Drive. And, so I was monitoring my Google Drive and showed the video and posted it in my Google Drive. All of a sudden, I noticed somebody deleted the video. So they are, now it's back on my Google Drive. It was deleted earlier. So this is the video of today, February 7, 4:43 p.m. Sometimes when I record videos against this ABC Radio and I save it on my phone, it will be deleted. So they're, I believe they're hiring hackers to delete my information. So that is why I saved it 3 times. I saved it at 5:10 p.m., 5:11 p.m., 5:14 p.m. Because each time I saved it, it wouldn't show that it's saved in my Google Drive. Then one time it showed it saved, then it shows it was deleted. So they're hiring hackers to taunt me, and the international community needs to investigate this because this is a war crime to attack civilians and cover up the murder of my mother and Eric Garner, and they don't let me testify in court. And they set the killers free. On my mother's case, she was killed in Bellevue Hospital. She told me they were taunting her, and I was recording some of the things she was telling me. And before I could get to Bellevue Hospital, she had already killed her. And no lawyer in America will work with me. I've been contacting lawyers. They tell me, sorry, we can't help you. Sorry for your loss. The international community needs to investigate the use of the FBI, of radio outfits, media outfits, to try to taunt people. And I heard there was a case like this in which a girl was taunting somebody, telling the person to commit suicide, was taunting her boyfriend, telling him to commit suicide, and the boyfriend eventually committed suicide in Boston. And when they arrested her, she claimed freedom of speech, but the prosecutor was able to get her in prison. So, such cruelty needs to be charged as attempted murder, because they shouldn't have the radio station taunting me, inferring I'm going to get attacked and I'll get attacked. So it's like they're just trying to get rid of me and whatever they hope to gain. So I think that they could file attempted murder charges against their FBI agents and this radio station, because they already stole my PlayStation last Saturday. But thankfully there was cameras around where I left my card, because my tire fell off in the card. I had my card now, and I had to leave it at the sidewalk on close to 42nd Street Times Square to go quickly use the bathroom. And by the time I got back 20 minutes later, they had already threw all my belongings all over the floor and took out my PlayStation. It was a cold day. It was how they were able to precisely get into my belonging. I knew where the PlayStation was. I knew they didn't really touch any other belongings. It was just the exact place where the PlayStation was. That was the bag they took out. And got to it and took out the PlayStation. It seems like it was precision. It was expertly done. This was like some military assisted surveillance, because I don't know how just street criminals can within 20 minutes, you know, I tied my belongings down. I was on the cart like this. And I was able to remove my PlayStation. And plus, this radio station makes taunting noises, to me as I listen to them. I used to listen to them from immigration prison. And just recently, did I start noticing them making all this taunting noise. When I was in immigration prison, they weren't. This was back in 2000. So as soon as I became an important witness, my friend Regina helped me, my mother killed, and I was publicly demanding justice online. And this is when I started noticing a a, um, a backlash, like some kind of retaliation, whereby their FBI is giving my information to their radio stations to taunt me. So this is what is going on. So if in case it happens to me, my Google Drive should be disappearing. Just see anybody deleted my video as I posted it after I posted on Google Drive today. Today is February 7th. The incident report is around 4 p.m. to like 5 p.m. past 5 p.m. So let's say from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. February 7th, 2025. I'm not going to be a quiet victim. I'm not going to be a quiet victim anymore.